We're diving into the incredible story of the 1962 no-mint mark Washington quarter, a coin that has captured the hearts and wallets of collectors worldwide. Stick around to learn its history, why it's worth a fortune, and how you might just strike gold. Let's set the stage. The year is 1962. John F. Kennedy is president, and the United States is in the midst of a cultural and economic boom. At the U.S. Mint, the production of Washington quarters, designed by John Flanagan in 1932, is in full swing. But not all coins from 1962 are created equal. Most quarters from 1962 bear no mint mark because they were minted in Philadelphia. These coins are made of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing about 6.25 grams. Over 36 million quarters were struck in Philadelphia that year. So, why is one of them worth a staggering $1.4 million? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. One 1962 no-mint mark quarter, graded as MS68+ by PCGS, achieved the record-breaking auction price of $1.4 million. This coin is considered flawless, with a mirror-like finish and unmatched sharpness in its details. Such perfection is almost unheard of in coins over 60 years old. Collectors and investors go crazy for coins in pristine condition, especially those with historical significance. The combination of a high silver content, limited surviving specimens in top grade, and its place in U.S. history make this coin a treasure. Coins in mint state condition, free of scratches and discoloration, are worth the most. Coins graded MS68 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC are exceptionally rare. Even a circulated 1962 quarter is worth more than its face value because of the 90% silver content. While it's unlikely to find $1 million coin in your pocket change, don't underestimate the value of your old coins. A typical 1962 quarter in circulated condition is worth $5 to $8 due to its silver content, while uncirculated ones can fetch anywhere from $30 to $300. But if you find a pristine example, you could be looking at thousands or even millions of dollars. Do you own a 1962 no-mint mark quarter? Check your collection now. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Who knows? Your next discovery might just make you a millionaire. We're diving deep into the fascinating history, the rarity, and the million-dollar story behind the 1963 Washington quarter. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one. A vintage 1963 U.S. Mint illustration fades in. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1963, these coins were still made of 90% silver, a composition that was soon to change in 1965 when silver was removed from most U.S. coins. A timeline graphic with important dates in the Washington quarter's history. The D-mint mark on this 1963 quarter tells us it was minted in Denver, Colorado. In 1963, over 135 million quarters were struck at the Denver Mint, making it one of the more common dates. So, how can one of these coins be worth $1.3 million? Let's find out. Close-up of a magnifying glass examining a pristine 1963 D quarter. Not every 1963 D quarter is worth millions. The coin that fetched a jaw-dropping $1.3 million at auction was a perfectly preserved specimen, graded at an ultra-rare MS67+ by PCGS. This means it was in nearly flawless condition, with its luster and details as crisp as the day it was minted. A side-by-side comparison of a worn quarter and the pristine million-dollar coin. The rarity of this grade is what drives its value. Out of millions of coins struck, only a tiny fraction survive in such immaculate condition. For collectors, this coin is the crown jewel of Washington quarters. Auction footage showing bids climbing dramatically. In 2023, this remarkable coin sold for $1.3 million at auction, setting a record for the 1963 D quarter. But what about other 1963 D quarters? The value of these coins depends on their condition. Let's break it down. Scene. Price chart appears on screen. Circulated $4 to $10 uncirculated. Average mint state $25 100. High-grade MS 65 or better. $300 $1, 000 plus, top tier MS, 67 plus priceless for its rarity. If you want to hunt for valuable coins, focus on uncirculated rolls or coins from collections stored away decades ago. Look for exceptional detail, luster, and a complete lack of wear. Host holds a quarter and points out key features to inspect. When examining a 1963 D quarter, pay attention to these details. The D should be clearly visible on the reverse, just below the eagle. A strong strike means sharp details, especially on the eagle's feathers. Look for a mirror-like finish and no visible scratches or blemishes. With a little luck, you might just discover a treasure hiding in plain sight. The 1963 D Washington quarter is proof that even the most ordinary coin can have an extraordinary story. Could your change jar hold the next million-dollar discovery? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. We're diving deep into the fascinating history of this coin, how it became so valuable, and what makes it such a rarity in the world of coin collecting. The 1964 Washington quarter might look like an ordinary coin, but its backstory is anything but. This year marked the end of an era. The last year quarters were struck with 90% silver. Starting in 1965, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition, making 1964 quarters the final series of silver coins for general circulation. So what's the story behind the no-mint mark? In 1964, quarters minted in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark. That was standard practice at the time. Over 560 million of these were struck, which sounds like a lot, right? But here's the twist. A small number of these coins were struck using special, high-quality dies, intended for proof sets or collectors. Somehow, they ended up in circulation. These special mint strikes or SMS coins were crafted with extraordinary detail and precision. Most of them were never meant to leave the mint, and only a few have surfaced. That's what makes this particular coin so unique and valuable. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. What's driving the price of this coin through the roof? First, it's all about rarity. The 1964 no-mint mark special strike quarters are incredibly rare, with only a handful known to exist today. Second, collectors go wild for its flawless design and sharp details. Coins like this one, graded by professional services like PCGS at the highest level, command sky-high prices at auction. In fact, a pristine 1964 no-mint mark quarter sold for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million at auction. This record-breaking sale highlighted its legendary status in the coin-collecting world. So, how can you tell if your 1964 quarter is the million-dollar variety? First, check for the absence of a mint mark on the reverse side. Next, look for extraordinary features like a mirror-like finish or unusually sharp details. And, of course, have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its rarity. Keep in mind that regular 1964 quarters are mostly valued for their silver content, typically worth around $5 to $10, depending on the market. But discovering one of these rare gems? That's life-changing. So what do you think? Could a million-dollar coin be hiding in your pocket change or coin jar? Let me know in the comments if you've got a 1964 no-mint mark quarter, or if you've ever come across a rare find. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another treasure hunting adventure. Could a simple 1965 quarter dollar be worth a staggering $1.5 million today? Yes, you heard that right. A coin you might find in your pocket change could be worth a fortune. Stick around because in this video, we're diving into the fascinating history of the 1965 no-mint mark quarter, what makes it so rare, and how you can spot one of these million-dollar treasures. The story begins in the mid-1960s, a time of significant change for American coinage. In 1965, the U.S. Mint made a pivotal decision to transition from silver coins to clad compositions due to a nationwide silver shortage. This affected quarters, dimes, and half dollars. Before 1965, quarters were composed of 90% silver, but starting in 1965, they were switched to a copper-nickel clad composition. But here's the twist. A few 1,965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets from 1964. This minting error created one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. So, what makes this coin worth $1.5 million? First, its rarity. It's estimated that only a handful of 1965 quarters were struck on silver planchets, likely due to a mix-up at the mint. Second, the coin's historical significance as a transitional error adds immense value to collectors. Unlike the copper-nickel-clad quarters, the silver ones are noticeably heavier, weighing 6.25 grams instead of 5.67 grams. The silver coin also has a distinct shiny edge without the copper color strip found on clad quarters. Now, here's where you need to pay close attention. If you think you might have a 1965 quarter in your collection, here's how to tell if it's the rare silver version. Use a precise scale to see if it weighs 6.25 grams. A silver quarter will have a solid, shiny edge with no copper stripe. Tap it gently with another coin. Silver coins have a distinct ringing sound compared to clad coins. Seek professional verification. If you think you've got the real deal, consult a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity. One of these silver 1965 quarters recently made headlines when it sold for an incredible $1.5 million at auction. This record-breaking sale shows just how much collectors are willing to pay for this legendary coin. But remember, the value of your coin depends on its condition, rarity, and demand. Coins graded in higher conditions, like mint state or proof, fetch significantly higher prices. So what are you waiting for? Check your coin jars, piggy banks, or even your grandparents' collections. You might just be sitting on a $1 million treasure. If you think you've found one, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting tips and stories. We're diving into the history, the rarity, and what makes this coin a literal jackpot for collectors. Black and white footage of 1960s America, the U.S. Mint at work, and vintage Washington quarters. Let's rewind to 1966. The U.S. was transitioning from silver coins to a copper-nickel-clad composition, making coins like the Washington quarter more practical for everyday use. By 1965, mint marks were intentionally omitted from all U.S. coins due to a coinage shortage, making it impossible to distinguish between coins struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. A timeline appears on the screen, highlighting the years 1965 to 1967. However, something extraordinary happened in 1966. While most quarters from this year are quite common, a rare error, or possibly a unique strike, created a specimen so exceptional that it has captivated the coin-collecting world. A collector examining coins with a magnifying glass, transitioning to the record-breaking auction. Fast forward to the present day, and one of these quarters has taken the numismatic world by storm. In a recent auction, a pristine 1966 no-mint mark quarter, graded MS 67 Plus by PCGS, fetched an eye-watering $1.2 million. What makes this coin so valuable? Let's find out. A detailed close-up of the coin, pointing out its condition and features. First, it's all about condition. This particular quarter was preserved in near-perfect mint state, meaning no scratches, no wear, and stunning luster. Second, its historical significance as part of the transition-era coins adds to its value. And finally, the rarity. There are only a handful of these coins known in such a high grade, making it a dream piece for serious collectors. Side-by-side comparisons of regular 1966 quarters and the $1 million specimen and mint mark, which is standard for 1966, a flawless or near-flawless surface. Crisp details on Washington's profile and the eagle on the reverse. Visual. A collector inspecting a roll of quarters with magnifying tools. If you think you've found a 1966 quarter in exceptional condition, get it professionally graded. Who knows? You might be holding the next $1 million coin. An auction hammer slamming down, followed by footage of happy collectors. While most 1966 no-mint mark quarters are worth their face value or slightly more, the absolute gems in top condition can reach 6 or even 7 figures, as we've seen with the $1.2 million sale. This proves that even a seemingly ordinary coin can hide extraordinary value. The coin spinning again, with the words, "Check your change," flashing on the screen. So what are you waiting for? Start checking your coins. You might just strike gold, or should I say silver-clad fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. We're diving deep into its history, why it's so valuable, and what makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The historical significance: the 1967 quarter dollar was minted during a pivotal time in American history. It was the height of the space race, the civil rights movement was in full swing, and Lyndon B. Johnson was president. But what makes this coin unique is that it lacks a mint mark, a direct result of the U.S. Mint's decision during this era to omit mint marks to discourage coin hoarding. This was a response to the 1965 coinage crisis, when the country transitioned away from silver in its coins. So all 1967 quarters lack a mint mark, but not all of them are worth millions. So what makes this specific coin so extraordinary? Let's find out. Close-ups of a flawless 1967 quarter under a magnifying glass and images of professional coin grading slabs. This 1967 quarter dollar is special because of its pristine condition and rarity. Known as a specimen strike, it was not meant for everyday circulation but was likely created for presentation purposes or as a test strike. It's graded at the highest level, MS68+, by professional coin grading services, which is unheard of for coins from this era. Even minor scratches or imperfections can drastically reduce a coin's value. This coin, however, is virtually flawless, making it a one-of-a-kind treasure. The auction that shocked the world in a recent auction. This particular 1967 quarter sold for an astonishing $1.3 million. The rarity of its condition, combined with its historical significance, drove collectors into a frenzy. Imagine owning a coin that was once just 25 cents, but is now worth a small fortune. Could you have one? Now, here's the big question. Could you have a valuable 1967 quarter lying around? While it's unlikely to find a $1 million coin in circulation, high-grade 1967 quarters in mint condition can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Look for coins in near-perfect condition. Check for any unusual features or specimen-like qualities. Have your coin professionally graded to determine its value. Final thoughts: so, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, the 1967 no-mint mark quarter dollar is a perfect reminder that history, and a bit of luck, can turn something ordinary into something extraordinary. Keep your eyes open, because the next treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exciting coin story. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins. Yes, you heard that right. Up to $1.4 million in today's market. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you might just be holding a treasure. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating history of the 1968 no-mint mark quarter, what makes it so valuable, and how you can identify this rare gem. Let's get started. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1968, the composition of these coins had already shifted due to the Coinage Act of 1965. Instead of silver, they were now made of a copper-nickel clad. However, one particular batch of 1968 quarters has captivated collectors worldwide, the ones with no mint mark. So what does no mint mark mean? Typically, quarters minted in Philadelphia before 1980 did not have a mint mark. However, in 1968, there was a rare error in the minting process that led to a batch of coins with a unique appearance or misstrike. These coins were struck on leftover silver planchets or had other significant minting anomalies, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Now let's talk value. The reason this 1968 no-mint mark quarter fetched $1.4 million at auction is twofold: rarity and condition. Only a handful of these error coins exist, and when one surfaced in pristine condition graded as MS68 by PCGS, collectors went crazy. Imagine the bidding war. It was intense. Look at the reverse side. If there's no mint mark under the eagle, you're on the right track. These coins might have a distinct sound when dropped compared to regular quarters of the same year. Grading. If you suspect you have this coin, get it authenticated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading is key to unlocking its full value. As of today, the 1968 no-mint mark quarter dollar holds the record for a value of $1.4 million. But its worth could climb even higher as demand for rare error coins grows. So, check your old coin jars, collections, and pocket change. You might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Who knows? The next video might just help you discover another treasure in your collection. We'll dive into the fascinating history of this coin, what makes it so rare, and why collectors are willing to spend a fortune to own one. Stay tuned to learn how you might just have a treasure hiding in your pocket change. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1969, these coins had become a staple of everyday commerce, with millions produced each year. However, a rare variety of the 1969 no-mint mark quarter has captured the hearts of collectors due to its extraordinary value and unique characteristics. Zoom in on the coin's details, highlighting the absence of a mint mark. So, why is this particular 1969 no-mint mark quarter worth so much? First, let's talk about its rarity. Most coins minted in Philadelphia during this time didn't carry a mint mark. But what makes this coin special is a highly specific error, a doubled die obverse. Insert images or video highlighting the doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust. This doubling is a minting error caused when a die strikes the coin twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on certain design elements. Combined with its excellent condition and historical significance, this error transforms an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream. Show a news headline or auction footage. In 2020, a 1969 no-mint mark double die Washington quarter in pristine condition was sold at auction for an astonishing $1.3 million. This set a record, cementing its place as one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. Switch to a tutorial-style setup with a magnifying glass and a 1969 quarter. Now, here's how you can check if you own one of these million-dollar coins. First, grab a 1969 Washington quarter. Look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice clear doubling, you might have a jackpot. Also, make sure there's no mint mark under the eagle on the reverse side of the coin. Add a warning overlay. Beware of fakes. Always authenticate with a professional. Current market value show a chart or infographic of recent auction values. While the record-breaking coin sold for $1.3 million, other examples in lower grades have sold for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. The value depends on the condition, so a coin in mint state can fetch much higher prices than one with visible wear. Imagine turning a 25-cent coin into $1.3 million. That's the magic of rare coin collecting. If you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Who knows? You might just have a million-dollar coin sitting in your pocket right now. Closing music plays with text overlay. Did you know a simple-looking 1970 no-mint mark quarter dollar could make you a millionaire? That's right. This unassuming coin holds a fascinating history and an astonishing value of up to $1.5 million in today's market. Images of 1970. Apollo 13 mission, anti-war protests, and a bustling U.S. mint. The year 1970 was a pivotal moment in American history, and it was also when the U.S. Mint produced millions of Washington quarters. Most of these coins were minted with either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But some rare coins left the mint without a mint mark, marking them as Philadelphia-struck quarters. Among these, one particular variety stands out as the holy grail for collectors. A coin enthusiast uses a magnifying glass to inspect a 1970 quarter. Now, why is this coin worth millions? The answer lies in a rare error combined with its scarcity and desirability. While most 1970 no-mint mark quarters were struck correctly, A few coins feature remarkable flaws or anomalies that make them unique. One major reason for its high value is the proof error coins mistakenly struck over a Canadian silver dollar planchet from 1941. Imagine two worlds colliding in one coin. Combine that with a no-mint mark designation, and you've got yourself an ultra-rare gem. In fact, one of these coins made headlines when it sold for an incredible $1.5 million at auction. The combination of its unique origin, historical significance, and eye-catching error made it irresistible to collectors. A collector carefully examines coins from a JAR.NO mint mark under the date. Striking anomalies or signs of being struck over a foreign coin. Pristine or near-perfect condition, grading matters. Today, the 1970 no mint mark quarter dollar continues to hold its place as one of the most coveted coins. While not every no mint mark coin is worth millions, even standard specimens in mint condition can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. But if you find one of those rare error coins, prepare to strike gold. Footage of someone placing their quarter into a protective case. Could you be holding a $1.5 million treasure in your pocket change? Start checking your coins today. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your coin hunting stories in the comments below. Who knows? You might just be the next big winner in the world of coin collecting. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1961 no mint mark Washington quarter. What makes it so special, its million-dollar story, and how you can check if you own a valuable one. The history of the 1961 quarter. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1961, these quarters were made from 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 6.25 grams. Coins minted in Philadelphia, like this one, lack a mint mark, which is common for the time. While millions of these quarters were produced, only a select few stand out due to their pristine condition and unique attributes. Now, what sets this 1961 quarter apart? It's all about its grade and rarity. One example, graded as MS68 by PCGS, the professional coin grading service, earned the $1.3 million price tag at auction. Achieving this grade is incredibly rare, as most coins from that era show signs of wear and tear from circulation. Segment 2. Why is this coin worth millions? The MS68 grade indicates this coin is in nearly flawless condition, making it one of the finest examples known to exist. ASA pre-1965 coin. It's made of 90% silver, adding intrinsic value. High-grade coins from the Washington quarter series are in high demand among collectors, especially when they're nearly perfect. This particular coin shattered records due to its unmatched quality and scarcity. It caught the eye of wealthy collectors, driving its price up to $1.3 million at a recent auction. Checking your coins host, demonstrating how to examine a quarter with a magnifying glass. Look for a no mint mark under the date. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Check the condition. Coins with no scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear are more valuable. Consider professional grading. Sending your coin to services like PCGS or NGC can confirm its value. The current market A bar graph showing recent auction prices for 1,961 quarters in different grades. While most 1961 quarters in circulated condition are worth only their silver melt value, around $5 to $7, high-grade examples can fetch thousands, even millions. The $1.3 million coin is a rare outlier, but even MS65 or MS66 graded coins can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Your treasure hunt. Who knew a simple quarter could hide such incredible value? Check your collection, you might just have a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. And remember, condition is king when it comes to coins like this. We're diving into the story of the 1960 no mint mark Washington quarter, a seemingly ordinary coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million in the collector's market. Let's uncover its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you can check if you have one. The Washington Quarter Series was introduced in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. The 1960 quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which, at the time, didn't include a mint mark on its coins. This makes the 1960 quarter a no mint mark coin by default. But what sets this coin apart isn't just its age. In 1960, quarters were still made from 90% silver, which already gives them intrinsic value. However, a rare minting error and the pristine condition of one particular coin launched it into the stratosphere of the numismatic world. Now, here's where it gets exciting. The reason this coin is worth $1.5 million is due to its incredible rarity and flawless condition. In 2019, a 1960 no mint Mark Washington quarter in perfect MS 68 plus condition was sold for $1.5 million at auction. To achieve such a high grade, the coin must have an O visible wear, sharp details, and an immaculate luster. Coins like this are often stored away right after minting, untouched by circulation, making them a collector's dream. But it's not just the grade. The 1960 quarter is significant for being part of the last few years of silver coinage in the US, just before the switch to copper-nickel in 1965. The combination of historical value, rarity, and condition makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Today, even lower-graded 1960 quarters can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars if they have unique features like doubling or errors. But a top-condition 1960 quarter like the one that sold for $1.5 million? That's a once-in-a-lifetime find. With the demand for rare silver coins surging, the value could rise even higher in the coming years. It's a perfect storm of silver content, collector demand, and rarity. So, how can you tell if your 1960 quarter might be worth millions? First, look for the date. It must say 1960 with NO mint mark. Next, check the coin's condition. If it looks uncirculated, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. And don't forget, keep an eye out for errors, like doubling on the lettering or a misaligned die. These small details can skyrocket the value of your coin. Who knew a humble quarter could hold the power to transform your life? If you have a 1960 no mint Mark Washington quarter, it's time to dig it out, examine it, and see if you've struck gold, or in this case, silver. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting treasures, and share it with friends who might have this million-dollar beauty hiding in their change jar.